Boom, 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 boom. All right. Man, I am so excited to do this live today. All right. If you don't know what time it is, it's double trouble time. All right. Okay, this is Double Trouble. All right. I am a co-host, Jared A. Brown. I'm Double Trouble Brother 1. All right, was born first. All right, born first. And my twin brother, okay, Double Trouble Brother 2, Jeff Brown. We are the twin affiliates, and we interview people, some of the brightest minds in the digital marketing space. And today, all right, we have a great special guest. All right, Daniel, he's from Tucson, Arizona. All right. And he has a great story of overcoming. He's a wealth warrior, and we're going to hear his story from having gone from a really, really, really big struggle in his life to where he is now. You're not going to want to miss this. So please buckle up. All right. We're going to have a very, very, very good story to hear. I'm going to bring in my co-host, my partner in crime. Hey, what up, Nina? My partner in crime, my twin brother, Jeff Brown. So here we go. Give him a warm welcome. Here we go for the co-host video intro. Co-host. What up? What is going on?
What's up?
My Abu Dhabi brother.
That's right. It's early, but I'll get up no matter what time it is for this. I am so excited. I think like a kid in a candy store. You know, it's like Christmas Eve.
Yeah. We've got everything from the presents and the stockings. All right. It is indeed a present. All right, to have our special guest, and I'm excited to hear his story. I've only read it, and I've watched some of the videos from what Ollie shares, in regards to what we see. So I'm so excited to kind of get to know him and hear his story. We got a.
Absolutely.
I want to bring up a comment from Nina, by the way. Nina, my sister from a different mister in Utah County. She's all, you awake, Jeff? So for those of you that don't know,
away.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, all right, Jeff is across the pond in the UAE, and he's in Abu Dhabi, and so it's about 3 a.m. Or so his time. There's usually like about a 9-hour difference. So anyway, crush that share button. Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy, especially on a day like today. All right, we want to be able to get this out to as many people as possible, because if you're going to be inspired, this is going to be a day that you will be inspired. All right, and if you're inspired, let's get other people energized with the same inspiration. Okay. All right, man. I'm so excited. You're excited too. And we're going to bring on our guest, Jeff. So rub your sleepy eyes. All right. Throw some water in your face and let's get this going. Should we roll this VIP intro?
That's
all right. Here we go. You ready?
Should be there at the top. Yeah. Let's roll.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
boom. What's up, everyone? What's up, Jared? What's up, Jeff?
Yeah. Hey, my man.
How you guys doing?
Great.
Good. Thank
Super
you for bringing me to your show. I'm super excited. Appreciate the opportunity.
It is our pleasure, man. It's our pleasure.
Our sincere pleasure, brother.
Oh, yeah. So I mean, let's get going. I mean, I know Jeff is at the other part of the world, 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah. I know, yeah.
So I'm all yours now. Let's go.
All right. Well, so I gotta say first and foremost, Daniel, that what I like most about your post is that you kind of make it really personable with your family, and I love that. It's almost like you're introducing your family to us in your photos, in your posts, and I love that, especially because I've got a 12-year-old boy, and so when you have your little mini me in your photos, I can relate to that because my son's 12, if you know what I mean. So I love that.
Right. Amazing. Yeah. I mean, that's the part of how I got started, actually. I mean, when I first got started, right, I was not thinking about how I can make all these high ticket commissions at the time. I didn't even know how I'm gonna make like $2,000-3,000 a month online. But because I was really struggle, maybe we can talk about that during the show.
For sure.
My goal at the time, how I first got started in creating content was I was trying to record some messages while I try to overcome my challenges at the time, right? So I was thinking, hey, if I'm not here anymore, maybe I can have some content I can pass along to my sons. They can watch it.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Very cool.
In other words, cool. you were setting an example while you were learning and earning.
Yeah.
So how many children do you have? Do you have two boys?
Right now I have two. I have two boys. One is 7 years old. The other one is 3.
Awesome. Yeah, I have two daughters myself. Right.
Congratulations.
Jared has 2 girls and a boy.
Beautiful. Congratulations.
Right. Okay. So yeah, we would love to know, and all of the viewers who are watching now, and afterward, I'm very well sure would love to know how this all started. Then, Daniel, can you walk us back to the very beginning?
Yeah, I'm gonna let me try to explain a little bit. Okay, before I get started, I want you guys, right, if you are watching this show, let's give some support to this channel, okay, so we can pass along these messages. So if you are watching this live, drop #lives. If you are watching this on replay, drop #replay. And during the show, okay, feel free to drop questions. Jeff and Jera might pick some questions, and hopefully I can help you, give you some pointers, okay? So when I first got started, I remember that was the reason why I started online, okay, doing affiliate marketing business was because my last business actually failed. I was selling supplement on Amazon for 3 years. Okay, I have a very good partner at the time. He was an Hollywood actor, so we launched our own supplement. However, both of us don't have any marketing skills at all. Okay, I was the blue collar guy, and my partner was an actor. None of us was a marketing guy. So anyway, we tried for 3 years, but that business failed. After that, I left with $35,000 in debt. Okay, that's because when you open up any kind of business, you need to buy inventory, right? You need to invest in inventory. So a lot of my cash flow, right? I got to put it back and buy more inventory. So when I closed down that business, I walk away with $35,000 in debt.
Wow.
Yeah. And I couldn't pay because I didn't have a job, even though I had the chemical engineering master degree. But in 2020, when COVID hit, that's just a paper, okay? I didn't get any proper job, if you will. So I had to work on multiple part-time jobs, like delivering vehicle parts here and there, while trying to figure out how I can restart another business when I have no money to buy any inventory anymore. but Amazon was the only thing I knew at the time. Okay, to make matters worse, I got sued by American Express. Okay, I got sued by American Express. That this was back in year 2020 May. Okay, so I got sued for $35,000 debt I couldn't pay. So I had to put my family on food stamps. I don't know if I have a card to show you. So
this is
I always
incredible.
carry this to remind myself. So let me see. Let me see if I can find. I don't have it right now. Okay, so I have a food stamp card with me right here. So California State food stamp cards. So if you guys don't know about this is when you are dead broke. Okay, you apply for government welfare.
We're talking rock bottom of rock bottom right here.
Rock bottom, super rock bottom.
Wow. Wow.
So I got started, but when I got started in year 2020, right? Because I didn't have resources, if you will, and I was in that very limited mindset. Okay. Because my environment was poverty. I was fighting for my next meal, right? There's no way I was thinking about I need to invest in mentorship, coaching, high level premium program to learn this properly. So I started from like a lot of beginners. I watch YouTube videos, okay? And when I jump on watching YouTube videos, there are so many you can make money online with all kinds of different gigs, right?
Yeah, so exactly.
I pretty much did them all. I started doing blogging. Okay, I try to write articles or pay Fiverr guys to write articles for me, create a blog. Didn't work out for a couple months because building blog is a long journey. Okay, it's long effort. I also see there are people promoting this product. I print out a drop card. Okay, I print a drop card.
Okay.
It looks like $100 bills, but when you open it, it's my number. Okay, there's a number.
Oh, wow, that's creative.
Yeah.
Yeah, so very creative.
I drove around the gas station around Tucson at night because I was too shameful, right? So I drive around at night, drop card at the gas station.
So somebody would see it and think, "Oh man, I may get some money."
Yeah, try to make money that way. So anyway, my journey in 2020 was super struggle. So I was actually abused alcohol. Okay, I already like drinking already. I was a military contractor for 15 years. Okay, so I travel around places, right? So I like to drink a little bit, but because I was under huge pressure, financial pressure, that's my solution to run away from my problems, right?
Right.
Yeah. So one day the situation got really, really bad. Okay, because my wife didn't believe me. I can make this work, right? So a lot of conflicts at home. Okay, sorry, it's a long story. Okay, a lot of conflict at home. I remember one day I drank a lot, and we went into the fight. Okay, and the fight was too intense. I had to call cop on myself. So I called cop, come to my house. Then they decided to put me in jail. So they put me in jail. I got locked away for 3 days, and that 3 days I think a lot, right? Because that's the first time I got taken away from my family. I couldn't see my sons, right? So after I get out, after 3 days, I decided I have to change. Then I started to invest in proper mentor, really want to do this properly. Then that's how my business got take off. And I haven't been drinking a single drop of alcohol for over 17 months already.
Wow, good for you. Good for you.
That's awesome.
Thank you. So I think that's besides the monetary gain, I think that's the biggest win so far in my journey is that I quit drinking.
That is a big one.
You know, for those who struggle on any sort of facet, you know, and what you're dealing with is an addiction. That is, it's hard to overcome. You know, it's easier said than done. You know, these addictions. You mentioned that you were a contractor for 15 years. You know, well, I've been working for Raytheon for 24 years.
I know you are.
Right.
Yeah.
And there was a photo, and I can't remember where it was exactly, but you were in the sand pit, right?
Yeah.
And I spent 2 years in Iraq myself, right?
Wow. Yeah,
And
amazing,
it looked
amazing.
like
Yeah,
you were somewhere over there in the Middle East, man. Is that correct?
yeah. I was in Iraq, Pakistan, Nigeria, south of Thailand. Or I mean, I was an electronic warfare engineer. That sort of line. So I travel to those countries, serve equipments, service
Okay,
equipments.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow, what a story, and this really puts things into perspective for us. Some of us take life for granted, and I can't imagine all the thoughts that were running through your head when you were spending those 3 days away from your family. And wow.
It must have been very humbling, you know.
Very, very humbling. Yeah, very
Mhm.
humbling experience for me, right? Because I mean, I've been away from my family, especially travel to all those war zones, right? But when your freedom got taken away, it's totally different feeling. You know what I'm saying? And that made me really thinking I should have more value than this. I can give back to the society. That's why I decided to, yeah, change.
Well,
Uh,
it's
yeah.
it's
Okay.
a
And
it's an incredible story, right, Jeff?
I know. I mean, each person bringing on here has his or her own, origin story, and that's what we love to hear is the origin story. But I don't think we'll ever hear one quite as unique as this one.
Oh, thank you, guys. I mean, I'm glad. I now I'm able to share, right? Because during that time, especially, I want to tell all the viewers here, okay, if you are in some kind of challenge, which everybody does, right?
Everybody.
Yeah, everybody. And when you are in that in that hot water, right? Sometimes it's not easy for you to let it out, okay, to let it out. But
Right.
that's this is a journey of self development because once you
Yes.
find that courage to let it out, right? I mean, they don't hold you any longer, right? You just let it go,
Mhm.
and you can use that story to impact others.
Wow, perfectly said, Daniel. That
I
it's
mean, hold up here. I mean, there are going to be more, but I really truly believe we just heard a big value bomb.
yeah, this was.
Boom!
Boom! Yeah.
Hold on. Wow. So, it's when you're in that moment, you're right, is that it's not a good experience and you're not proud of that, what's going on and what's happening to you. You mentioned the word shame, and that you were shameful, and that's why you went out at night to deliver those cards. What was the most shameful part? Was it that your family was in that condition, or was it that you didn't have the job that you used to have?
I mean both. Okay, number one is I feel like I'm a failing husband and
Mm-hmm.
also failing father, right? Especially I came from an Asian culture. A man should
Mhm.
provide, right?
Yes.
Like American manpower,
Mm-hmm.
right? You have to
Right.
provide,
Right.
right? Right. And so deep down, I feel I'm a loser already. But to make matters worse, when your partner, who is the most closest to you, my wife, right?
Right.
She doesn't believe in this business model. She doesn't believe that people can make money online. So
Uh-huh.
she keeps saying that, hey, Daniel, why can't you be the normal husband? Just go get a regular job, okay? Then and then when situation prolong, then all the nasty words will come out saying that you are a loser, right? You don't do your job. So that I think that's really hard for me, especially my confidence was already shaky at the time. It's
Mm-hmm.
not easy. It's not easy. Sometimes your environment, right, will tell you that you don't deserve the success, but you have to believe in yourself. Okay.
Love it. I love it. That's another good one. I love that.
So
Um,
not only was this a bit the beginning of a self discovery journey, but that was the beginning of adjusting your mindset to 100% believing in something that
yes.
you couldn't tangibly hold in your hand.
Yeah. 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 And
All
and
right, now.
yeah, and also piggyback on that topic. Okay. How
Okay.
It's not because I was a stronger person, because I was lost. Okay, I was lost because I think about it. I was dead broke, and I had no initial results. Okay, there's no concrete evidence outside telling me I'm gonna make it work. The only thing, okay, two things. Number one, when I look at my sons, that's my why. Okay, I have no other options. I was already broke. Okay, I got to make it work. So that's one thing. The second thing is that I see other people online. Okay, I see other people online. When I see other people get results, okay, I'm not stupid. I'm gonna do some research. I'm gonna find out whether that's real or not. Okay, so I can tell you after my research, all those people, right, whether you like them or not, those are real money they are making. Okay, so that really opened my eyes up. How can somebody make so much money online, right? I know that's real because I already done the research. The only problem is that do I believe I deserve that? Do I believe I can do what other people can do? I think that's the bottom line. You need to find out within yourself.
Right. I mean, you have to do your due diligence by all means. You know,
Yeah.
do your research, your due diligence. But uh, what I love about this is this pretty much really underscores for the doubters out there is, hey, folks, it is very well possible to make money online. You just have to find the right people to link up with. You have to do your due diligence, as Daniel says, right? Because you can't just link up with these. There are a lot of scammers, people out there that very well will take your money and run, right?
Gladly.
So you have to do your due diligence.
Yep. Definitely. I mean, definitely do diligence, and it's not hard. Okay, just talk to a couple people in the industry, do Google search, right? Listen to pros and cons opinions. You're gonna find out. I mean, there are so many great programs out there.
All right. Yeah. See, this is what I love when Nina tunes in. She's always dropping comments.
She's 100% in when she tunes in.
Yeah.
So
give us. I mean, let's get some comments going. Give us number 9. So far, you are enjoying this interview. Give us number 9 down below. Okay, just type number 9 down below, so I can know that you guys are enjoying the interview so far. Okay, if you have any questions, right, about business, right, about my experience, feel free to drop them down below. Okay, we're gonna pick some questions to answer them.
All right, so I was so happy to hear how you were turning things around. And at what point did you meet your partner right now, and the both of you thought, let's start this Wealth Warriors?
Yeah, that's a very good question. Okay,
because Facebook group that is so famous, right? Because Nathan is from Canada, and you're originally from somewhere else. You're living in California.
I was from Taiwan, then I moved from California. I moved to Tucson. Yeah.
Tucson. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I used to live in El Paso. Well, not all that far from Tucson.
Nice.
3 hours, right?
Nice. Yeah, I mean, Nathan Barker is my partner. We co-founded Wealth Warriors. Okay, but I actually got to know Nate at the very beginning of my journey.
So, really?
Yeah, remember I'm gonna show you guys a screenshot how we met each other on TikTok first time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, very interesting.
Yeah, so that during that downtime, my year 2020 was full of struggle. I thought about quitting many times. Just like I say, when I look at my sons, I cannot. That was my only way. I got to make it work. Although I want to quit, right? So in year 2021, at beginning of year 2021, one day, okay, I saw an interview. That was actually Dave Sharp, legendary marketer.
Right.
He was interviewing Nate.
Legendary marketer himself. All right.
Yeah, so I bumped into that interview. Then I saw Nate. That was first time I saw him. And I saw this guy. He was an addict, right? And he didn't have teeth. Right? Remember, I was saying that during that time, my self-esteem was so low. There's no way, if you brought me back to early beginning or end of year 2020, there is no way I'm gonna stand right here and tell you my story. No way, okay? So Nate, his interview inspired me. That interview made me thinking this guy didn't even have teeth, and he is willing to talk about how he started, right, as a truck driver. So why can't I? Why can't I? Right? My teeth is also ugly, but he didn't have any teeth.
Any
okay?
teeth, yeah.
Yeah. So I remember I commented on his TikTok video. I say, hey, thank you, brother. I mean, hey, thank you, my friend. Thank you for giving me the courage and inspiration to try again. So I decided to learn how to do this properly. Okay. So I started learning from Jonathan, my first mentor, right? Then I started get into this high ticket space. So in some way, Nate was the one who brought me into the high ticket space. In year 2020, I was doing ClickBank, Warrior Plus, JV Zoos, right? All kinds of different products here and there. Super busy, but make nothing.
So you had a bunch of fishing lines out in the water, just hoping that some big fish is going to bite on it, or a bunch of small fishes, right?
Yeah. At that time, let me just give you a number. In year 2020, from May to December, about 7 months of time, right? I promoted over 111 products.
Wow.
I couldn't make more than $1,000 or $1,200 a month. Okay. That's after I put in 6, 7, 8 hours a day of work, pretty much. Yeah. Something is missing, but I didn't know what's that missing part. Yeah. Yeah.
So clue us in, what, if you knew that you could make some money and you found some small successes, but that big break, so to speak, hadn't yet happened. What was that missing piece, and how did that come together with Nathan?
The missing piece, right? Is a lot of when you are just when you first got started. I think the most challenging part for everybody is the mindset. Okay, like why, if making money is really that easy in high ticket space, why I don't start it from doing high ticket? Why I wanted to promote other like cheaper products, right? All mindset, because my self-esteem was already low, right? I don't believe people. I'm not making that kind of money yet. So I judge other people based on myself, right? I don't believe other people can make that kind of money.
Okay.
So that purely confidence, right? I think it's easier to sell low ticket, right? But it's not. It's not.
But it's not.
Yeah.
So there's something very important here. Another value bomb, people. Okay. Let's underscore this here for a second. In your opinion, then, Daniel, it's just as hard or easy to make a high ticket sale as it is a low ticket. In other words, it's going to take as much effort, time to make a high ticket sale as it does a low ticket sale.
Easier. Much easier. Why?
Wow.
Why? Because you're going to have much more resources that's going to dedicate it, that's going to help you make that first sale, compared to if you go for cheap option. You think it's easier to sell, you actually have to do everything on your own. Remember, I spent months starting from learning how to build a website, blog. Then I need to learn how to create my first review video. Months, okay, without getting any results. Because I didn't have any resources.
Doing all the research yourself.
Yeah, everything yourself. Yeah, but if you started in a better position, I mean, actually, if you have fund available for you to even think about to get into some kind of premium high ticket program, I want to congratulate you, because I was not in that position. It took me a lot of struggles, a lot of work in order to work with my first mentor, right?
Okay. Now, Nina has a question here, Daniel, but before you get to that question, right? Were you just perusing the internet and doing your due diligence? How did you find Jonathan Montoya and his Freedom Breakthrough program? Because you had mentioned already that you had found online, the legendary marketer Darren Sharp, is that his name?
Dave
Sharp.
Sharp, right? Dave Sharp. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, why I found Jonathan or why I picked him as my mentor when I first got started. Okay, let me tell you how I pick mentor. Okay, I teach people how I pick products. Now I teach people how to pick mentors. So
right, I think it's super important because you do, of course, have to find that product, but that mentor is going to show you everything about having to sell that product in the best way and the strategy, give you that GPS coordinates to get to your destination.
Definitely. And if you understand how I pick mentors, right, for all the viewers out there, if you understand how I pick mentors, then you understand how you can recommend other people your coaching program. Okay. So, or sell any kind of product online. Same thing, vice versa. So here's how I pick mentor. Because when I look around, there are so many gurus out there. Okay. So many. Okay. Yes, their results are all reals. Okay. I will not say they are fake. They are all real. Superstars, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like 8-figure, 9-figure earners. When I did my research, those people, I want to learn from them, but I feel they are not that relatable to me. Too far out of reach. I don't even see myself making 3K a month. How can I make $100 million? Right?
Okay,
so
I follow.
Too far away.
Yeah.
So I keep searching, keep looking around. Then one day I bump into Jonathan's story. He started year 2019, just 1 year before me.
Mm-hmm.
He started with, he has the regular 9 to 5 job, but he couldn't pay, too many family expenses. So his bank account, I still remember, Bank of America, that account he got left with minus $1,200. Very similar to my situation. Okay. Family guy trying to catch up with the bills, right? And he just got started 1 year ahead of me. At that time, he already got crazy results, 7-figure marketer. Okay. To me, still far out of reach. But that's something I feel relatable. Something I think I can within my reach if I work hard enough, if I have the same resources that he has, right?
Right.
That's why I pick him. Yeah.
It's something that you can understand.
Correct. So the other way around, for anybody promoting any kind of program, right? How you create that following, you got to learn how to tell your story. Okay, people always talk about know, like, trust, effect. I got to know you. Okay, I got to like you. The more I know you, the more I'm gonna like you, right? So I got to know you, I got to like you. Eventually, I'm gonna trust you. Without that trust, nobody's gonna buy nothing from you. Okay, but once I trust you, when you recommend stuff, I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna buy from you. But how to create that know, like, trust effect? Not many.
All right, everybody. Daniel is dropping some value bombs here. Boom!
Give us number 5 down below, okay? If you want to know how to create that know, like, trust effect.
You got some fireworks going off here, man. Oh my gosh!
Give us number 5. Let me take a sip.
Yeah. Very important thing that you just said here, Daniel, is the know, like, and trust factor, right?
Yep.
All three, they all go hand in hand together, but the very last one, being the trust factor. Without the trust, nobody's gonna buy anything from you.
Yep. So here, okay, I see a lot of number 5 coming in. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for the support. So here's the thing. If you know how to create know, like, trust factor, you're gonna create a super brand. But what's that real key? Okay, the real key is relatable. Without people feel that you are relatable, they are not gonna know, like, trust you. So that's why I say you got to learn how to tell whether your brand story or your product story, right? Your personal story. By telling that, it's just to make people feel you are relatable. Once they feel relatable, then they are willing to know you. Okay, they are willing to know you. So very first step is to look at how can I make people feel relatable to me, to my product, to my solution, and also to my challenges. Okay, I just give you the biggest gold nuggets.
That is a great gold nugget.
To you is that if you guys share common challenges. The matter of fact, if you are hesitate to talk about your challenges, right? You just create the biggest obstacle for you to build a personal brand online. Because I just gave you the biggest secret. How to make people feel relatable to you. The best way, the quickest way is that if you guys share the same common challenges. So by you talk about the challenges that you are going through, there are millions of people out there are going through the same challenges as you are going through right now. Immediately bring that distance closer if you show up in front of them, okay?
Right. Nice. Just like everybody, Daniel has explained to us his origin story and all the obstacles that he went through, all the obstacles that he had to overcome. That right there was the first example. And these nuggets are going to be hard to count, right? So, hey, get a pencil and paper, start writing this stuff down because you're going to need to reference this later.
No excuses. You
can always replay this. You can always replay this. And if you are watching this on the replay later, hashtag replay. And if you're coming back and you didn't hear us in the very beginning of this broadcast, if you're watching this live, hashtag live, keep these comments flooding in.
I mean,
on, Daniel. I'm sorry about the interruption.
No problem. I mean, thank you, Jeff and Gerard. I mean, give me this opportunity to share with your audience, okay? Because I mean, we talk about it today. We're gonna talk about the fastest way. If I started from a complete beginner, how to make my first $100,000 online, right? As humanly fast as possible, okay? With knowing what I know right now, I also want to share this with you guys. So in all, same thing, how you make your first 10K online, okay? That's how you're gonna make your first $100,000 online. You just make it more efficient, right? And produce more value. But you have to understand this, okay? Two things you will need in order to make that happen. You need, one is system. The other one is skills. A lot of people, they will chase system after system.
Oh my gosh.
After system.
I love it.
Okay? I can tell you, without the skills, no matter what system you get, will not work. Okay? Make sense? So you need two things. You need to have system. You need to have skills. Okay? So let me give you an analogy right here. Let's say if I'm a top musician, I know how to create a hit song. Okay? Does it matter today I use guitar or tomorrow I cannot produce good song if I play piano? No. I can produce good song using guitar. Tomorrow I can use piano. Okay? Those are systems. Okay? I can sell it through webinar. I can sell it through DM, right? I can sell it through funnel. Those are systems. So if you have skills, every system will work. Does that make sense?
Yes. Right. It totally makes sense. So you're self-identifying your skill sets that you have that you can offer. And then the system itself will also teach you these high income skills that you need, right?
Yes. Yeah, a lot of people, okay, there are a lot of great programs online, okay? Just be very honest. There are a lot of great programs. A lot of good programs, they also produce their results. But I'm talking about the common challenges I'm seeing in the industry from the past 2 years.
Okay.
A lot of people, they got distracted. Shining object syndrome kick in.
Right.
Okay? That's looking for next system. Right? Today, this guy say, okay, funnel doesn't work. You should use this. Okay, maybe that's right. Let me use this system. Next day, the other guy say, okay, you should do ads. Okay, ads is the only way. That's another system, right? So you see people just jumping around from
yeah.
One system to another.
Yeah. Those are just systems. Okay. Once you have found a system, there are a lot of great systems out there. Maybe the one you are in right now is a good system already, but you are not getting results. You have to look at what skills are missing. Okay, if you keep digging into which part system is missing, right? It's not it. You should look at what skills that you are missing in order to make the system you are in to work. Okay,
right. So in other words, it very well may not be the system that's at fault here. It very well probably is you, the user, that because you haven't quite figured out what you are doing wrong. You haven't identified what you're doing wrong. So you could identify what you're doing wrong and then improve in that same system.
Yeah, and let me give you another example. When I started back in year 2020, right? All my time, that 7 months of time, starting from scratch, was spending on learning how to build my own system. I learned how to create a website, right? I learned how to publish my video. I learned how to create my email. I even went as far as creating my own email server. Okay.
Wow.
That's how crazy I was. I mean, from all the information online, right? So that was all those times spent on building system. With knowing what I know, even if somebody took all my asset money away, I was dead broke. All those funnel, everything else, I can put together within 1 week, right? Without me personally doing it. So
nice.
We don't know what we don't know. Okay, I didn't know at the time, right? Without this knowledge, if you put me back to scratch, I'm gonna build my system. Okay, but let me tell you why you want to avoid this. Okay, if you want to be a real businessman, okay, because let me give you an example. Learning how to build funnels, right? We all started from there. I remember I bought my first funnel hacking life challenge, a one funnel challenge, right? Back in year 2019 when I still doing Amazon. So I was still looking into how to build funnel. So a lot of people spend a lot of time learning how to build funnel, which is great. It's an essential skills. But ask yourself, if you are a business owner like myself, right? Spend 6 months of time to build a funnel. Would that funnel be as good as a Fiverr funnel designer who live and breathe building funnel for other clients, and he probably charge you a couple $100, right, to build a professional funnel for you? Which one would you choose?
The Fiverr funnel.
I would go for I will. Yeah. I would spend my energy to find proper resources, leverage resources, not trying to do everything on my own, because I will never be as good as people who is professional in doing that. Okay.
Wow. Love that advice. That is great advice. Speaking of giving advice, Stephen Dillard has a question here, Daniel. He's asking, what some of the best ways for a beginner to gain traction before they made any sales yet?
Beautiful. Okay, Stephen. Okay, I also want to self-promote a little bit. Okay, Stephen just recently become my new student. Okay.
Oh, right on.
On him, so everybody to see how consistent or if he slack off. Okay, Stephen, let's go. So let me give you some best ways for all the beginners. Initially, number one, if you never published content before, your first phase is just to learn how to publish content. Okay. First, learn how to publish content, because you need to get into the state that you're going to publish content consistently, regardless if you have results or not. It sounds easy. I'm telling you, a lot of people cannot do that. Okay. A lot of people cannot do that. So phase number one, if you never published content before, you just want to get into the state that you can consistently publish content, ideally every day. If not, at least get into the schedule. One content every 2 days, okay? Whether that's written content, video content, doesn't matter, okay? This is your foundation. Like me, I'm making all this kind of money. I still publish content every day, okay? So nothing changed from day one to now. So you need to have that foundation. Once you have that foundation, you already publish content consistently. Then we can talk about what kind of content should you publish. Okay? Should you publish? The best way, like I say, is always to tell your stories. Okay, But if you don't know what do I mean by tell stories, right? I'm telling you telling your story is a skill. Okay, it's a skill. The more you talk about it, the easier you're gonna do it next time. Okay.
Yeah.
So
in other words, repetition should make it easier for
correct.
you that every time you do it.
Correct. And when you trying to figure out, right, what story can you tell, no pressure. Okay, you don't need to no pressure. You don't need to sit and write down all your story. Sometimes it's hard. Okay, naturally it will come out when you publish more content. But what you want to do is to document your journey. Okay, every single step that you are putting on the footprint. I mean, on the map right now, right? All these are your track record. Okay, don't think that you are doing nothing because you have no results. What you are doing right now, you are laying that track record. Okay, track record. Also, people gonna see your track record in order to determine how much trust I want to put in your brain, right? So just a matter of fact, you constantly show up, consistently show up. That's also give your audience an assurance that you are not going anywhere. Okay, when shit hits the fan, you still there, right? So that's number one. A lot of people cannot do that. Okay, consistency is number one. Number two is content. When you do content, just document your journey. Okay, document your journey. Like when you attend coaching course, right? Share what you learn inside the coaching call. Okay, let me tell you another secret. How all kinds of this kind of program, right? Like digital product, coaching program, right? All these courses is not just a product. Okay, it's not just a product. This is what we call, no guru will tell you this. Okay, this is what we call transformational product. This is not regular product. This is what we call transformational product, right? From being on food stamps, right? Alcoholic, destroying my family, to where I am right now as a normal husband, normal father, transformational, right? So this type of product is what we call transformational. It's not just about how much money you can make. Understand that, okay? So how to sell a transformational product? You have to showcase your transformation. If you cannot even find any transformation, right? How can you sell transformational product?
So it's got to be visual. People have got to see it from your content.
Relatable.
When they see it every step of the way,
okay?
And they're following you, it makes it more believable.
Yeah, give us number 8, okay? I don't want you guys falling into sleep. Give me number 8 down below. I will go deeper on that, okay? How to showcase your transformations.
Oh, well, hold on.
Number 8 down below. Let's go. Cool.
There we go. There's some eights.
Thank you, Rosa.
Thanks, Nina.
So, beautiful. So when we talk about transformation, there are 2 kinds of transformations. Okay, one is external transformation, aka how much money you are making, aka how many sales you close already. That's external transformation. But why people need external transformation? Because they want some kind of feeling, right? That's right. Called internal transformation.
So that's tangible to them. They can see it. They can touch it.
Yeah, but we all want to build. We want to have beautiful house, beautiful cars, right? More money, better career. Why? Because ask yourself, what kind of feeling you're gonna get from it, right? Emotions, right? You need that kind of emotion, that kind of feeling above the material gains, right? So that's called internal transformation. That's the real human desire. Okay, deeper than money. We all want money for different kind of purpose, because that will give us some kind of feeling, right? So if you can showcase the transformation, emotional transformation throughout your content, easy to make sale. Like I was depressed, I cannot find energy, right? Let me give you I just make it up, okay? During life, I was depressed, right? I tried to build my business. I failed 3 times already. I ran to alcohol, right? I couldn't find the energy. But through friends' recommendation, I joined this program, hang out with this group. Okay, as soon as I jump in this coaching course, my energy shifted. Okay, I realized how important it is for you to get yourself in a right environment. Okay, you cannot fly high if you hang out with pigeons, right? You have
That's
to hang out
true.
with
That's
eagles.
so true.
Yeah, but I was pigeon. But after I put myself to hang out with eagles, I start
You
seeing my
started
life
awesome.
changing. Okay, my confidence level picks up. My eyes open. I have better faith, better, stronger belief in myself. Then
Mm-hmm.
that feeling pass on to my family. Right? If I can tell that, I just need to tell that. I don't need to tell you how good my product can make you, so how much commission you can make it. I just need to demonstrate that transformation day in, day out, that a lot of people will buy from you.
Wow, I
Awesome.
love that. I'm probably going to replay that segment right there multiple times. That's
That's
one of
powerful.
many during this live interview that I've really enjoyed that you've shared. Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you for the opportunity for me to come on here and share these thoughts.
Right. We're talking just one value bomb after another. There are a lot of things here that I'm gonna take away from this is so informational, informative, and yeah, watch the replay on this, folks, because this is not something you're just gonna like remember unless you've taken notes after notes. But so many value bombs here, and to start from where you were in the very beginning to now, and it sounds like that you took notes, you learned along the way, and this journey has just been nothing short of amazing. Daniel, thank you
Yeah,
so much for
thank you.
sharing this journey with us, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And before we go, right, I also want to give a disclaimer out there. Okay, so the stuff me and Jeff and Gerard are talking about today, okay, is actually very high level marketing skills, which means it can be used in good purpose or bad purpose. Okay, only use it for good. Okay, please. I mean, because Jeff, Gerard, and myself, wealth warriors, we went through fire, we went through struggles. Okay, that's why we are here, try to help each other out. So just make sure you use the knowledge that you are learning from today's show into helping others. Okay.
Absolutely love that because that's again similar to your beginning of your why is you wanted to help your family, your wife, and your kids, and now because you have helped them, you want to help others, and so it really is the foundation. I love that. Thank you.
Thank you.
So before we, before we end this, I kind of want to kind of help kind of solidify that bridge where you and Nathan's more or less started to soar together and formed, the Facebook group and started to kind of gel with the Wealth Warriors, which is just really kind of it's blossomed or it's kind of become much bigger. I mean, I gotta admit, okay, when I use a hashtag on TikTok, I'm hashtagging Wealth Warriors.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, thank you for the support, and also I think that's a very smart strategy. I mean, I leverage other trending hashtags as well. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, so my question is how did that so you mentioned how you met him before and then because of the interview with David Sharp, and then did you and he start to do things together because of your mentorship with Jonathan Montoya, and how did that road kind of merge together?
No, that's another very interesting story to tell. I'm gonna make it quick, okay? So
Mm-hmm.
we didn't launch Wealth Warriors until December 19th, 2022. So end of last year. However, what we did
Crazy. It
in the
just seems
past,
like
yeah,
wow.
yeah, we
Just
just
since December
officially
22.
launched. Yeah. So what we did, okay, like like because I went through struggles initially, so I know how to shop. right? So when I jump in the high ticket affiliate marketing space, another information for you guys: the failure, right, is never a failure if you can learn something from it, all right? So based on that experience, I was able to move fast in the high ticket space. Okay, so we started from, because Nate always promote the same program I'm in. Okay, that's his smart part, because he knows I know how to pick product, so he follow me. So you see, Freedom Breakthrough, he and I was promoting individually. He does his own stuff, I do my own stuff. Legendary Marketer, he does his own stuff, I do my own stuff, and also other programs, right? But during that time, okay, because we offer our coaching as a bonus, right? A lot of people doing that. If you are a beginner, if you are brand new, right? After you learn some skills, some knowledge, or where you can also offer that as your bonus. Okay, when you promote other program, offer your personal support. That will help you move faster. Okay, so that's how we got started. We offer our coaching, okay, hands-on help as additional bonus from all kinds of different programs, right? Then we get bigger, because we really know how to do this, and especially how to offer bonus, how to package offer. So at the end of the 2022, okay, and the program we were promoting not welcome us anymore, basically, okay, because we were too big, and a lot of affiliates, they complain, all the customers go to Wealth Warriors, all the customers go to Daniel and Nate and other Wealth Warriors. Okay, so anyway, we ended our relationship with that program. Then that pushed us to come out with our own program.
And to launch your own thing.
Yeah, before that, there are some people, they feel being threatened, right? Feel that me and Nathan and Wealth Warriors are making all the money. But after we launch it, now everybody can use us to.
Oh, there we go. Speaking of Nathan Bockers.
Boom!
Let's go, boom!
Let's go!
Yep. So far, yeah, we really enjoy this. I mean, a totally different feeling when you have your own program. Okay, a lot of stuff that we are able to change. For example, before we launch our own program, we also learn from the experience, right? Like there are other beginners, they feel being threatened when they are promoting the same thing as other more advanced marketers are promoting. So me and Nate also vow to change that. That's why we have our hard coding system, like Jonathan was doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you will never need to compete with anybody else. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Spectacular. Wow. And to hear it all come together and to hear your story, it's just so amazing. This is something I'm definitely going to watch multiple times. Yeah, we thoroughly enjoyed this. It's been our honor to have you as a guest, Daniel. Look forward to learning more things from you in the future. Here's a
yeah. Nathan is
dropping comment from Nathan Bockers here.
Yeah, he's dropping comments like a mother trucker.
Yeah, mother trucker. Yeah, that's my mother trucker right there. So Nathan is basically answering Nina's question. Exactly what I want to say. Okay, so Nina is saying, in the beginning and when you first started, how many times should you expect to fail? Okay, just curious. I mean, you don't think it's gonna fail. Like I say, as long as you can learn something from the journey, it's not failure. Because without me went through the struggles in year 2020, I won't be able to be the number one affiliate for so many programs. Okay, without me going through so many programs, right? A lot of people will not go through so many programs. They will just launch their product because they want to make more money, right?
Right.
After I go through so many programs, each program have their own pros and cons. Now we also have the opportunity, me and Nate, and also Wealth Warriors, we can change the parts we see in other programs we don't like, right? So it's always a journey. You always gonna learn something. Don't think it's a failure, okay?
Lessons, not failures. Love it.
Yep.
Right. I love how you're shaping a positive out of every negative and taking a positive out of the negatives. And that right there in and of itself tells you the adjustment in mindset that you've made. You're not looking at something in a negative way, even though it could be construed in a negative way to folks, right? When you go through these hardships, try to look at it in the most positive way possible so you can move forward and just learn from it.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wealth warrior mentality. It's what I'm talking about.
Let's go. Let's go. Yep. Let me see. Do you guys have any more questions? How much time do we have? Maybe answer last 2 questions before we end this. Let me see.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Any
I
questions?
think Stefan had a question.
Adrian Mays, my sister from another mister.
Okay, let's see this. Stephen saying, how are you going to learn how to get up? Yes, actually, definitely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go.
I love it. Adrian is popping in. Love her content.
I see Adrian's here as well. Let's go, Adrian.
Yeah.
I see Adrian's doing a lot of Facebook
she
live.
Is.
Good job. Let's go.
Love her content.
She goes like every single day.
She is another powerhouse in the industry. Okay, full of energy.
Love her energy. Very good vibe.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, she's always bringing her A game.
Yep, definitely.
All right, Jared. So the only question I saw was from Steven, right? Other than that, we're getting some just some plenty of support. Yeah. Oh, there you go. I'll give it to you, Jared. Let's close this up. I want to thank you so much, Daniel, for coming on as our guest, for giving us
guys.
So many. I lost count of all the value bombs. It very well was a 4th of July interview today.
Like an earthquake.
Thank you, guys. Yeah. Thank you for the support, everybody.
Thank you. Yeah. So I also want to say how honored it has been to have you as a guest on the Double Trouble show. Jeff and I are very, very, very happy that we've had you on a guest, and I'm happy. Love your content, love your story, very inspirational, and I think that the fact that you want to help other people, even where you're at right now, is a testament to your character, and I love that. So thank you so much for coming on and being our special guest today.
Honor is mine, Jeff and Jera, and I'm so honored to see that Double Trouble is making huge wave in the industry. Okay, let's go. Thank you so much.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Have a very good evening, my brother.
Thank you. You too. Cheers.
All right, man. Wow. I've got to pick up all of it's kind of like aftermath over here in my studio, because, with all the shaking and vibration that's gone on from the value bombs, it is literally like an aftermath right here. And I'm going to have to do some pickup, some cleanup. But
exactly.
Anybody else, all right?
I was not exaggerating when I lost count of the value bombs. You know what I mean?
We should have had some sort of calculator doing it for us, because I lost count.
That's right, a value bomb tracker.
Yeah. Hold on. Wait, are you going solo? So, very inspirational. And if you were inspired today, just like we were, okay, #inspired. Please drop #inspired, because so inspirational to hear how he was depressed, how he lost energy, how he was in jail, all right, and even had arguments with his wife, struggled with alcohol. If you can't relate to that, all right, because we all have our struggles. I know I've had mine, all right. We all have our demons, and we all have struggles, because we live in, life, and life happens, right?
That's right.
So if you can relate and you can understand that is inspirational, share, and don't be stingy. All right, please, because we want as many other people to be just as inspired as we have been today. Inspired today is what I mean, that's not even the best word, but that's the only word that comes to my mind right now is inspiration, and what an inspiring story.
Definitely inspiration. I mean, when you can go from total rock bottom,
it's just
where Daniel was, you know,
yeah,
and then learn from all that and somehow draw strength from that and leverage from that to get to where he is today, folks. Look, it can be done. You
can.
You have to take the notes. You have to adjust your mindset, put in the work. As Daniel said, find the system, right? The mentor, and make it happen.
Awesome. All right, virtual high five. Hold on, I always forget which. Here we go. Here, come on. There we go. Oh no, you hit my head. You hit my head. Oh my gosh! Now you're just tickling my ear. It's crazy. All right, so everyone, Jeff is in Abu Dhabi. Got up early, so please, in the comment section, please say thank you, Jeff, for getting up at 3:30 a.m. your time. All right, to do this interview. Give him some love. All right, shower him with some love. It's not easy getting up at that time of the morning. And if you haven't already, all right, please follow us on Facebook. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Follow us on IG, TikTok. All right, Double Trouble. All right, don't adjust your screen. You're not, it's not like going in two different directions. You're seeing double. All right, and you're going to be seeing Double Trouble for a while, because we're going to be helping people, and we're going to be sharing inspiring stories from not only rising stars, but from just some of the greatest minds in the digital marketing, affiliate marketing space. And so we're excited to do this. And by you sharing, by you commenting, and making this an interactive experience, and we can reach more people and inspire more people. So please, we appreciate your support and encouragement, and please continue to do so. Jeff, my brother from the same mother, my womb mate.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some sleep. This has been fabulous. My pleasure again. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We love your support. We appreciate it. God bless everybody.
God bless. Peace. All right, where it at? Oh!
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway.